Happy holidays everyone and welcome back to our channel. And in today's video, we will be sharing with you my haul for both Christmas and birthday. So my birthday is after Christmas. So sometimes when I buy something for as a Christmas gift for myself, I also just go and buy my birthday gift. A lot of these things are motivated by the fact that some price increases happen at the start of the year. So I would usually decide to just, get something that I want for the best price, which is, or something that's right before the price increase. So in today's video, these are all fragrances. So I'm in a perfume kick currently, and I will be sharing with you these four modern icons from skin scent minimalism to couture powder and luminous musks. I will be sharing prices, of course. We will be very transparent. These items I purchased retail here in Manila. We will also be doing a quick background or a bit of information about their perfumers, first impressions. But actually, before purchasing the full-sized bottles, I always do a skin test, get a sample, get a decant, make sure that it works well with my skin, my body chemistry, and of course with the weather and the climate that we live in. At least for us, it's here in Manila. Okay. And then the fifth item is something that's not fragrance related. A bit of tangent, but something that my SA told me to, try. So this was a blind buy, a leap of faith, trusting her. But, SAs, as long as they make sales, they're happy. And you should also, do your homework first. Okay, so the first one, let's get this paper bag from Labo. And you can see what that paper bag at the back is, it's hiding. So the first fragrance that I would like to share is from Labo. So in Manila, we have two stores, one in Greenbelt and the other one is in Mall of Asia. So I tend to, go back and forth as much as possible, try out these scents from Labo as they are really ridiculously expensive. But once something really, gets me and really is a good match for my skin, then go ahead. So, okay, so also comes with these newspapers. So this is the fall and winter. So just some information. So this one, dying to read them. So I'm a millennial mom. I was born in the 80s. I grew up in the 90s, and part of our morning routine was really our parents reading newspapers. So this is very, very familiar. This is a very nostalgic moment here for me. These broadsheets, newspapers. Okay. It's all about their fragrances, their scents, their notes, a bit of city exclusives, and I look forward to doing more research on city exclusives as I will be traveling in the first part of 2026. Okay, sorry, got sidetracked a bit. Let me pull out this box, but let me get out these samples, which I will also be sharing with you. Labo here in Manila, they are very generous when it comes to samples. A ton of samples here. We will go through them. First, it's this one. It's Labo. It's another 13. And I bought this in Greenbelt 5. Jules was my SA. Actually, I've been going back and forth, going to the store, and I'm sure, those sales associates already recognize me as I go there pretty often and try spraying on these scents. So Jules, it was purchased on December 13th, and I put in here my 41st. So yes, this is my birthday gift for myself for my 41st year in this world. As many of you know, Another 13 was created in 2010 as a collaboration with another magazine, later joining Labo's classic line after it closed. So this scent is famous or infamous for its ambroxan centered composition. So the price for this 100 ml is 19,450 pesos. It's not cheap. That's why I always make it a point to test the fragrance at every opportunity, every occasion. Also testing it different months of the year. I test it during summer months. I test it during the rainy weather. I test it in the morning. I test it in the afternoon, in the evening. Before I go on errands, I smell myself after getting up a sweat, for example. So yeah, I can definitely say that these full-sized bottles are worth it. Okay, so the perfumer for another 13 is Nathalie Lorson. It's a musky, slightly animalic ambroxan core rounded by jasmine, moss, ambret, among others. So let's open this up. This is, as I mentioned, a bit infamous because this is a very polarizing scent. People say it smells wonderful, it's skin scent, it's a very lovely and very unique scent. And then on the other spectrum, people are anosmic to it, meaning their nose doesn't pick up the scent of ambroxan, the notes of ambroxan. And for them, it's probably just a waste of money. Okay, so we open this up. This is the card. Just some information. And just some tips on how to take care of your fragrances. Okay. So, Le Labo perfumes are refillable. Unfortunately, they don't, at least in Manila, they do not have the refilling facilities yet. But you can have these refilled in other countries. So, Hong Kong, Singapore, Taiwan, those are the closest neighbors that can do refills for this one. So, on paper, another 13 reads like a minimalist skin scent. It's ambroxan with musk, moss, hints of jasmine and ambret. So the accords are synthetic fresh, woody, musky, likely fruity with pear nuances. So this is not a naturally occurring scent or smell. So this one is very you could say very chemically, very artificial, but for some weird reason it evokes your natural skin scent, if that makes sense. So many people describe it as magazine pages, clean paper, skin and clean sheets. So picture quiet luxury, a linen shirt, cool gallery light, a calm presence that whispers rather than shouts. So this one is a very intimate skin scent. The only way that you can smell this on another person is that if you're standing very, very near to that person. Okay, so I did already a spritz or a spray test, and the opening is an ambroxide glow. It's clean, it's airy, there's a slight metallic wood hint to it. The heart is mossy and musky. The dry down is smooth musk with that modern ambergris molecule shine. So, as mentioned, it's not naturally occurring. It's a smell of synthetic compounds and chemicals that surprisingly mimic your skin scent. Okay. So with regard to dry down and its performance for in warm and humid areas like Manila, in the heat and humidity, the ambroxan tends to project early, but can also cause nose blindness, or you get anosmic to it. So you might think it's faded while others still smell it. And for me, I get moderate projection, maybe about 4 hours of longevity, especially on my skin. On my clothes, they disappear quite quickly. So in Manila's warmth, it feels radiant yet non-intrusive, and it's like a secret. Only I know that I smell like another 13, and possibly my husband and my daughter as well. So a pro tip is to moisturize before spraying to improve the longevity in the humidity. So, if you like this style of fragrances, try the eccentric molecules, Molecule 01, which is ISOE Super. And the very famous Juliet Has a Gun, Not a Perfume. So that one is Cetalux. So either you do the Not a Perfume or the Not a Perfume overdose, I think. So they have similar molecular clean wood musk vibes. And for the feedback, so as mentioned, it's quite polarizing. The feedback is quite diverse. Some call it the paragon of skin scent minimalism. Others find their performance mixed, making it, seem like it's overpriced. And sentiments range from liminal, modern, cozy, or too subtle. So, if you want to wear perfumes that scream or make an entrance before you do, this is not what you want. Or in general, Labo is not the perfume brand for you. So this is what the bottle looks like. It's very, chemically, like laboratory, very simple, yet it really makes a nice impression. Okay, so let's go through all of these samples, and I think I still have something. Okay, so as mentioned, the essays in the Labo are very, very generous when it comes to samples. At least for myself, not sure if they're consistent, or it's also possible that when I purchased this, I was able to get good timing that they got their stocks replenished or something. Okay, so these are just the samples that I got. Bay 19, which is the petrichor. Bay meaning the bay leaf. So this is very herbal, aromatic type of scent. Fleur d'Oranger 27. So this is orange blossoms. So also creating a skin scent, but more on the florally side. Thé Noir, which is also a polarizing scent. This one does not sit well with my skin. So Thé meaning a tea, so it's a black tea scent. There's also Patchouli 24, but people say that patchouli here is not as strong. I wanted to also give it a try. What's really holding me back is the name itself. I'm not a patchouli person. I sometimes get headaches if the patchouli is very strong in a fragrance. So I'm quite interested to try this out. So my essay actually gave me 2 patchouli. So okay, more to test. There's also labdanum, which is also a synthetic ingredient. Then there's Vetiver 46. I have two, so more for me to try out. Liz, which is a floral lily. I like Lily of the Valley, so I'm not sure if this is quite similar to Lily of the Valley, but this is a floral scent. And the last one is another synthetic scent, which is Ambret 9. This is also a subtle skin scent. A bit more subtle than Bay 19, I think, but okay. And then other things that were given to me were shampoo and conditioner. But for now, I'm not so inclined to purchase their shampoo and conditioner. So this is Basil, as these are quite expensive. So the only times that I wear or I use Labo shower amenities is if I'm staying at Fairmont. And Fairmont uses Rose 31. Okay, so that's the first one. Le Labo, another 13.